Trojans. Taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Purdue Boilermakers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, let's get this thing started. And the Trojans will kick it away to start us off. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He stopped at the 23, a couple of yards short of where he would have been with a touchback. So Purdue's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. Leaves it with the back. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 27-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Motion from the back. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary, and you saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
3rd down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a 3rd and long from the 27. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete to the right. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. And the Boilermakers with the 1st and 10. The give to the back. There he goes. He's at the 40. The 20. Then some. Touchdown, Purdue! He broke away from the defense and they couldn't catch him.
And these offensive coordinators tell you they want to start fast and they want to establish the run game. That is exactly what you did. First drive, you hand the football off, making the big explosive run, setting the tone for this football game.
And the extra point splits the uprights. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll return it. Drills him with the stiff arm. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Trojans offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Spins away from the defense.
Well, your opponent scored on their opening drive, so obviously no need to panic. But I know, having been in this situation as a quarterback, you want to answer right away. So really good to see him making some nice throws here on their opening drive. He's going to try and see if he can get this thing tied up.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game. The Trojans will call on their punt team. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. He only needs a sliver of daylight. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Gets the back moving. Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man on the right.
Really good offenses are able to attack short. You've got to be able to attack the whole field to make you honor that underneath part, then the intermediate part, and then you take shots down the field. This will loosen up some shots for later in the game.
Couldn't quite get the huge play on that one, but he goes out of bounds at the 37. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, they'll run it. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
And I'd go back to him again after that first carry, but the defense more ready. They're more alert, dialed into the running back. They're like, listen, we've given up one big play. All eyes on him. Nice job getting the guy on the ground.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Yeah, and listen, offensively, you run the RPOs. You just want positive yards, make the right read. Read the guy. If he wants to drop back a little bit, hand it off, get some positive yards, go on to the next play.
On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Here comes the heat. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on 3rd down. 4th down coming up. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. And he's going to have to get into this football. This is a 53-yard attempt. The official says no good. And the margin is still 7 after the miss, guys. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. They're going to open this drive with a pass. Dumps it off in the flats. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. He lets it fly. He's got it along the sideline. Lots of green grass as he gets it to the 31. The Trojans make a living on stretching the field with big plays in the passing game because they just throw the ball to that receiver.
No doubt about it. And guess what? Everybody in Hollywood likes this, right? Like the big, explosive, dynamic, fun plays. And that's exactly what USC does year after year.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Wants to go up top. Gets it out quickly. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Trojans come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. Punts it out of the air. He's stopped and forced out of bounds just short of the 10-yard line. They'll mark it at the 11. The Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Goes down at the 17. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
Chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. They'll try to cap off this drive with a field goal. He got it. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. We talk about settling for points, but sometimes when you have to settle for nothing, David, it can be demoralizing.
Yeah, and it can definitely be frustrating. And I think it leads you to say maybe I go for it more. But, Jesse, I think this offense just needs to put another drive together and just finish strong.
Yeah, and be a little bit less predictable, too, especially as they get closer and closer down to the end zone.
And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. The Boilermakers, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again.
Man, nowhere to run on that play at all.
About all you can say is do better. But that's the problem. Are they able to do better?
And that's why you keep trying things, right? Keep trying to get on the perimeter, run it up the middle, try different things to see what you do well.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Finds his big tight end. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Snagged in the middle. It's busted. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup.
And a really nice job by the wide receiver. You run a drag route, find space. They're in zone coverage. They're not covering man-to-man. Find a little hole. Look at that QB. Y'all get on the same page. You could tell they were, and that's why they got the first down.
Zings it complete to the right. Breaks into the open. Touchdown, Boilermaker! He got a step and just dusted the field.
And that is just outstanding execution on that pass play. Great route by the receiver. Good timing on the throw by the QB. Receiver catches it in stride, turns on the jets, and is gone.
And the extra point was good. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. There's a little more urgency attached to this drive. They've only been able to put up a field goal and start this one down 14-3. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. And the Trojans headed quickly to the line. Back to pass. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football.
Catch and stride inside the 15. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10. The Trojans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now on 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Looking for the goal line. And that defense is there to guide him out of bounds after a short gain. They keep pushing forward down to the 3, but now it's 3rd and goal. Rushes on him. Had to throw it before he wanted.
I really like the 3rd down plan. How are you going to pressure the quarterback? I love the blitz. It fools the offensive line. They get to the quarterback before he has a chance to set his feet, make a nice throw, force him to 4th down.
Oh, and the attempt is no good. After the missed field goal, still down by 11. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. From the gun, running back on the move. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line.
Well, the defense is able to finally stop this guy, but he has been on fire. We're only in the 2nd quarter, and he has been absolutely lighting it up in this one. Nice job that time, defense, but you know this guy's going to get a lot more carries.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Goes to the option. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. The Boilermakers really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Looking to throw for it. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
He just couldn't hold his water long enough at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a penalty. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Boilermakers send out the punt unit. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity. Create some momentum. Cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could...
Oh, he's got some space. He'll be stopped and forced out of bounds. Mark it at the 47-yard line, and this offense is going to work. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Quarterback can pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Wants to go up top. Just a short pass to the tight end. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Now facing a 3rd and long from the 50-yard line. From the gun, wants to pass. Quickly complete. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Gives it on the option. Finding open areas. A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
Quick release on the RPO. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be 1st down. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. And the Trojans have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Finds his man in the middle. Now the connection takes it to the 11.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver, and the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
And he runs it all the way down to the 3-yard line before he's finally knocked down. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Looking downfield very late in the half. Touchdown, Southern Cal! Quick strike through the air for the score.
That is exactly what this offense needed to do. You talk about answering at the right time, right before the half, close this gap, create some momentum, go into the half, put something together, try to come out with your hair on fire and win this 2nd half.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Waning seconds of the 1st half. Let's see how they handle it. Some early movement along the offensive line, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Making side adjustments here. He's looking to throw. Lost one deep down the right side. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock.
That's not an easy throw to hit, I will say. A dagger throw, it takes time to develop. You really got to sell the route. The quarterback has got to put that in an area and anticipate the throw. Just not on the same page with his receiver on that one.
Just enough time for one final play of the half. Second down, he'll throw it. They're setting up the screen. They make the stop, and that is the end of the first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update.
Just about set to get this second half underway. Coming out with it, it's McLeod. And the returner will be brought down. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. If they're going to get on top in this game, they're going to have to find a way to get the running game going in the second half. Turning it on! They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down. The Trojans want to pick up the tempo.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw on first down. He's got it. Touchdown, USC. And that one will give him the lead.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. From the shotgun, the inside give. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. And the Boilermakers can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Back to pass. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. The Boilermakers come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. Well, the upside is you could get a first down. The downside is you could blow the game going for it inside your own 30. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back.
False start on offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. They'll move the tight end. They'll run it from the gun. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line?
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he scoots his way to the first down and then slides to avoid the hit. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. power football with the run. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there.
This shouldn't be a surprise to anybody. If you've got the lead in the third quarter and you want to keep it, you got to bleed the clock. Best way to do that, run the football. And you're now seeing this offense call these run plays back to back. They are trying to be physical, and they're trying to stay on the field.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Trojans are flying down the field. To the air on first down. Makes the grab. There he goes. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Trojans come to the line in the hurry-up. They're in the red zone, and they'll pass it. Short throw to the sideline, picks up just a little. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. They'll go to the ground. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Takes it from the gun on third down. Here's a heat. And he couldn't find quite enough running room to reach the line to gain. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And this one shouldn't be too taxing, a 23-yard try. And it slips just inside that right upright. That pushes the lead to 6 at 20-14.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Motion from the wideout. Off the RPO, complete. Got the completion, but nowhere to go as that defense reacted quickly.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Here's the handoff. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there, just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Has no choice but to throw it away, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Boilermakers will try to pin them back with the punt. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. Let's see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it on the outside. Touchdown, Trojans! He got loose, and it was lights out after that.
If I'm a play caller nowadays, man, I want more guys like this. Just versatility. You can see he can catch it out of the backfield like a wide receiver, or he can run it. Nice job catching the football with his hands, using his speed to do the rest and get into the end zone.
He'll try to tack on one more. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that. He'll start the return inside his 5. They make the tackle, but not before he finishes off this third period with a big play. That's the end of the period, and USC has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. They'll go back to work with a first down in the final period. Give to the back. Works ahead for a couple. They'll stop him at the 27. And the Boilermakers moving quickly to the line.
A nice job being gap sound by this defense. And here you go. Watch what this offense does. They'll get right back on the ball, and they'll go really quick, so you've got to be prepared.
A strike downfield. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. Maybe this will breathe a little life into this offense, which has been flatlined in the second half. Here's 1st and 10.
This defense better not blink. I know they've got a lead here in the 4th quarter, but just look at who they're going against. This quarterback is one of the best in the nation. They cannot rest on their laurels. Someone's going to have to make a play.
You'll take this every time. 5 yards on the first down play. They want to get this defense on its heels. Wide receiver going in motion. The give on the inside. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. It's 3rd down, and they've got to get it to the 33. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Makes the grab down the middle. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. They absolutely had to have that 3rd down to keep any glimmer of hope alive.
And defensively, that's exactly what I want. Make you get to 3rd down. The clock is your enemy. Multiple possession lead. That is right where I want this offense.
Well, he did a good job getting to the middle of the field. That's where the offense wanted to attack on that play. He's just got to do a better job looking that football in.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Big time play by the defense. He'll lose 4.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. The screen, he's got wheels. They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. On 4th down, going to the air. It's incomplete, and they desperately needed to keep that drive going, and they couldn't make the connection. This Trojan offense is ready to go back to work. The give to the tailback. It's a fumble. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Hand off from the shotgun. They'll make the stop, and he gets 4 on the play. Balls at the 25. The Boilermakers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Under fire. Nothing to do with the football, and he just throws it away. It'll be 3rd down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Tough, hard-nosed running. He got 3, but he needed 4. It's 4th down and 1. Trying to do it on the ground. And that'll not only be a first down, it'll be 1st and goal from the 7. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Now on the option. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Purdue!
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football. When you got quarterbacks that have those multiple options, they're making you play very disciplined, and the QB takes it himself, gets in for the score.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And guys, USC has the ball back and sending the offense onto the field. That last drive and the turnover, not what you're looking for when you have the lead, Jesse.
Yeah, and really I think for them, it's just staying out of their own way. They're making plays. They've got the playmakers to go and win this game, so it's just a matter of executing better, Dave.
Executing better, understanding I still got the lead. Put a drive together here and build on that lead.
Going to swing it on second down. He's got him in the flat. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, they try to spit it out to the running back on the perimeter of the field. You saw the speed and recognition by the defense, though, how quickly they were able to get to the back and get him down for a big loss.
Big third down play here. If they get a stop, you'll see an immediate timeout. Got his man. Breaks into the open. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. And the Trojans will snap it on 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Flips it out on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. They'll use a timeout here. You have to be certain at this point in the game. He wants to throw it again. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
Ooh, you're living dangerously now. You've got the lead late in the game. Don't do anything to turn it over, and they almost did throwing it there. If I'm the head coach now, I'm thinking, man, let's just run the ball.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. Swings it out to his running back. He stopped short of the 40, right at the 39, and it's 4th down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Trojans will line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He'll field the punt and take it back. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. There's plenty of time to work with here, but they have to be highly efficient in their attack, Jesse.
So it comes down to the quarterback position too, Reese. Don't let the moment get too big. Play within yourself, David, because this guy's practiced this situation before.
No doubt. Use the sidelines. They're your friend. I don't have to take deep shots. Throw beyond the 1st down marker so I can stop that clock for a little bit and possibly use my timeouts.
4 wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Wants to fire on 2nd down. The sure hands, it's Daniels. He'll go out of bounds right at the 40-yard line as this offense continues to show great patience.
What a great individual effort here in this 2-minute situation. He makes the catch in the middle of the field. He knows he's got to find a way to stop the clock. The only way to do that is to get out of bounds. He uses his speed and his vision, and he's able to elude the defense to save some time.
A deep throw as the clock winds down. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
Well, I know it hasn't been a tremendous day statistically for this quarterback, but his decision-making has been good enough to win this game. Hasn't thrown a lot of TDs so far, but when things aren't open, he throws it away like on that play right there. He's not putting his team in a bad spot, and that's why they still have a shot to walk out of here with a W.
They've got some work to do on this 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass. There's the pressure. You know those defenders wanted to light him up. Quarterback wisely gets down with the slide.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down.
He's got it. 1st down and more. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the 1st down. Looking downfield on 1st down. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion.
And this offense has been a struggle bus. I mean, just call it like it is, guys. It hasn't been good, especially the passing game. And I'll tell you what, QB's played better games before. And I'm interested to watch. Can he stay positive? Can he finish this game off on a good note?
Fires to the tight end. Almost had a lot more room there, but he'll go out of bounds at the 36. The Boilermakers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Hauls it in. Offense has gained momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Throws to the wideout. Intercepted deep in his own end. Bringing it back. Ripping through the defense. Just shedding tackles. He's inside the 40. You sort of think that over the years you get immune to these types of upsets, but this one is a shocker that might go on the list of all-timers.
Dude, huge win. Like, you can't say enough about being a team with a considerable